You only make $13,000 a month?
That was the comment that I received on my YouTube channel. And I do want to give a shout out to Ben, who left this comment on my channel. I think he was being somewhat of a smart ass with me, but you want to know what? Much respect to this guy because he's killing it. He left a comment on one of my videos where I shared I was doing, I think at the time I was doing like 57,000 or so. Now I'm at 60,000 for the last 30 days, growing, scaling my business. And I shared how my profit was 13,000. It was interesting because this gentleman commented
13,000,
like kind of like pretty much insinuating like you're not doing things correctly. How are you only making 13,000 on 60,000? And this is a really good conversation to talk about because and I'll talk more about our conversation, Ben and I. He left another comment. And again, I don't mean this by any disrespect. I'm probably slightly trolling, but having fun because this is a good conversation to have. And, you know, let's talk about it. So essentially my profit margin's around like 23, 24, 25% with my eBay to Amazon model. And the big lesson to be learned here is there's a couple ways to look at business. And the way I look at like selling on Amazon or selling on eBay, the way that most people do it is they're a one-man, one-woman show. They do everything. They work 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. Maybe they make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 profit. But for me, like the way I interpret it is that that's not a business. It's almost like a glorified job. Now it's better than that, right? I don't want to disqualify anybody who's a one-man, one-woman show because it's a million times better than working at the Cracker Barrel like I used to. But that's not a business to me. I guess it's if you're an LLC or whatnot, I guess it's considered a business. But for me, like the way I think of a business is I think of it as a system. I think of it as a way to be able to leverage capital, resources, systems, virtual assistants. Like you're able to build something that is able to generate money for you without always having to work. I'm not talking about passive income, right? But a business, a real business in my eyes, and again, everybody has a different definition. I'm not saying Ben doesn't have a business. The guy said he's doing well over what I'm doing, which is great. Congratulations. But he also told me in the comment, I'm working 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. Fantastic. That's amazing. This guy's crushing it. He's in the 1% club. Big shout out to freaking Ben. You're literally making more money than 99% of the population if that comment is true. Congratulations. But for me, I don't look at just making money as a business. If you're working 8, 9, 10, 12 hours, and again, I'm not trying to crap on you for working that much, but that's not a real business to me. Why? Because if you get sick, if you travel, if you want to take some time off, if you're working 7 days a week, 10 hours a day, how is that a business? Again, to the government, to the IRS, yeah, maybe you got yourself an LLC, it's a business, but how are you generating revenue without you? How are you leveraging people, resources, processes, systems? So for me, I don't get so excited about just making money. I get excited about if I make a lot of money per the time I'm spending. So for example, and I made a video about this the other day, I was sharing like my day in the life, my eBay to Amazon business. I get excited with eBay to Amazon and my business, not because I'm making the most money, not because I'm the smartest person in the world, but because I'm able to make $13,000 a month profit working 5 to 10 hours a week. That gets me excited. That gets me pumped up. For some of you folks, you're like,
I don't give a damn about that. I just want to make as much money as possible.
Maybe you're only running one business, you're only doing eBay to Amazon. I'm doing, I'm running multiple coaching businesses, affiliate marketing, real estate. I'm building out 3 different softwares right now. Like I'm really busy, and this personal brand, like selling on Amazon, just one of the things. It's almost like a side hustle for me. And the truth is I'm leveraging capital, I'm leveraging systems, I'm leveraging softwares, I'm leveraging virtual assistants. And I don't need to be working in my business every single day, and I don't. Does that make me better than you? Absolutely not. Does that mean that you don't have a real business? No. You're running a real business, but in my eyes, that's not the type of business I want to run. I want to run a business that I'm able to leverage people, systems, cash, capital, processes, and that's why I love FBA. I'm not sure if Ben does FBA or whatnot, but I love fulfillment by Amazon. Put in all the upfront work. Got my VAs, they buy everything. I've got my lister, they ship everything to Amazon. and then you can take off, right? I'm not working 7 days a week, 10 hours a day on my Amazon business. Again, does that make me better than you? Absolutely not. Don't mean to disrespect you, but it makes me kind of chuckle and laugh when folks think that all because they're making more money, that means that they're doing a better job than other people. All because you have a better ROI or a better profit margin doesn't mean you're doing better than the next reseller, because the next reseller, maybe such as myself, might be laughing at you because I'm working way less, and even though I might not be making as much money, I have a life. So some people don't want to have a life. Some people aren't smart enough to figure out how to create systems and processes. Some people, it's not even about smarts. It's just about, you know what? I don't trust VAs. I don't trust employees. I want to do everything right. I want to do it my way. And that's why you see so many business owners, they work at a restaurant, a gas station, and they make $60,000, $70,000 a year. And they're the owners there every single day because they don't trust people. They don't understand how to build standard operating procedures. They don't understand how to track KPIs, key performance indicators. And it's just, there's different levels to this game. I'm not any better than you, but some people need to stop laughing because they don't understand the good that's on the other side. And the good on the other side that I'm trying to explain in this video, as I feel like I'm doing poorly, is I'm leveraging my time. I'm leveraging systems, VAs, and a team. So with that being said, I probably somewhat came off like a douchebag. Hopefully I didn't, but hopefully you kind of get an understanding of why I responded the way I did in the comment. Because again, you're looking at things from a money perspective. I'm looking at things from not only a money perspective, but from a time and a leverage perspective. So with that being said, hopefully we're cool. Hopefully this comment and sharing this video maybe opens up some folks' eyes, or maybe you're like, Steve,
I don't want to do that. I don't trust anybody. I want to run the show. I want to steer the ship. I want to make as much money as possible. This is my only business.
Go for it. Good for you. There's a million ways to skin a cat. The only thing I want you to do is get after it. Much love, and keep on picking to making that money. Peace.